Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about how you can manifest anything while you're on semen retention and how your quote unquote manifestation powers will be at an all-time high while you're on semen retention. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest, okay, so what is manifestation? Manifestation is making your quote unquote desire clear to the eye. It's basically realizing your desire, whatever that is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's financial abundance, whether it's manifesting someone from your past, manifesting someone in your future, manifesting someone that you want, the qualities of someone that you want in your life, manifesting a car, a house, stocks, real estate, anything. Manifestation, bringing something so it's clear to the eye. So how do you use semen retention to manifest anything you want? Well, once your seminal retention has picked up and you're utilizing good energy, meaning you're your extra energy that is because of your semen retention has maximized in your body, and you're basically you're becoming very, the word is called in tune. You're becoming very in tune with your, let's say, your senses, your intuition, your purpose, your whatever you want from life. Your quote unquote manifestation powers are going to be very high. Your energy is going to be very high. And to manifest, you're going to need high energy levels. Because the reason this is you're once you start having extra energy, a lot of the things that you wanted in the past you'll start realizing it a lot easier, because your vital energy senses are really high. It'll make things a lot easier for you to do things. Let's say, for an example, you wanted to manifest, like, let's say, a job or something. And what you've been doing is you've been doing everything in the physical realm to get that job. Meaning, you put your resume out there, you called people, um, people, you made your resume the best chance for you to get hired. Once you're doing that, and once you're on semen retention, what you're gonna see is your desire is going to come to you, because your energy levels are really high. Your energy levels are really high. Also, once your energy levels are really high, what else? Another thing you're gonna have to do is become carefree to the outcome. What a lot of people mess up when it comes to manifestation is they're way too dependent on why it's not happening. They're way too attached to the outcome. They're way too attached to why it's not happening. Has it happened yet? Has it happened yet? Why isn't it happening? Why isn't it working? It doesn't work. Throw it out. Stop it. Leave it. Don't do it anymore. And if you have that mentality, you're never gonna manifest anything great, because you're too occupied with why it's not happening. You have to detach. You have to let go. You have to be carefree from the outcome. You have to do things in the physical world, meaning putting your resume out there, doing all these things that you have to do in the physical realm. And then once it's on there, let's say you put it on the internet, be carefree, detach. Do something else. Do something else to occupy your time. Raise your energy levels. Do something else, like go work out, go talk to somebody, go connect with somebody. Make sure your energy levels are really high, and you're like happy all the time. What tends to happen once your mind is off of the whole resume thing, and you just do something for a little bit and your mind is off it, what's going to happen, what you're going to see is, let's say you wake up in the morning and you get a notification of an employer that wants to speak to you about an open position. And this usually happens once you've detached, once you're okay with not getting what you want, or you are okay with getting what you want. You have to detach from the outcome. This is the only way. If you're too attached to why it's not happening, you're never going to get it. This goes with everything. So yeah, using semen retention, meaning making the reason why semen retention is important, and it's the X factor in all of this, is because you're gonna be very, once you're on semen retention, you're gonna be very, let's say, happy and okay with yourself, because you're releasing a lot of dopamine in your brain. You're releasing a lot of dopamine, and you're making it, what you're signaling out to the world is that you're very carefree. You're very carefree from the outcome, and you're happy with yourself regardless. And this is usually how things come into your life. I've had some examples where I was on semen retention for quite a bit some time, and for an example, I was thinking about somebody from like my past. It was like I was in the gym, like this happened a couple months ago, but I was thinking about somebody from my past, just saying like how it was, how they were doing. I thought about them for, let's say, a minute, 2 minutes, for some reason. And then I went back to my normal routine, my normal mundane routine of doing what I was doing. And then that night, I went out, and then I saw them like when I was going out, and I was just like, wow, how could this be? How could that be so direct? The reason why this happened is because I thought about my desire, and I put it out in the world. I thought about the feeling of them, being with them and seeing them, and how I would be when I saw them. And then I let it go, and I just went to my normal routine, being carefree of the outcome, being carefree if I did see them, or being carefree if I didn't see them. I didn't care about the outcome. And then I let it go, and then like 6, 7, 8 hours later, boom, I see them. Hey, how you doing? It's been a minute. And this is how you manifest. If you want to attract, let's say, an ex back in your life, a crush, a car, a powerful position, more money in your business, anything, bring up the thought of it in your mind. Think about how it feels when you achieve that desire, and then let it go. Once you let it go and you're happy regardless, things will magnetically be coming to you. This is a science. There's a science to this. You can read it. Read this book called The Science of Getting Rich. It explains it to it perfectly on how you can bring things from your mind to this physical 3D reality that we call life. And it's easy. But the most important thing that I can't stress enough is you have to detach from the outcome. And in biblical scripture, it says, man shall not live on bread alone. Meaning, what that means to me is that a lot of people are just way too dependent on the little fixes, the little things. Like, let's say if you were only living on bread, you would think that's the only thing that would suffice you for the long run. But you have to realize you have to keep an open mind of a lot of possibilities out there. It can happen an infinite amount of ways. Too many people play life with a skeptical mind, with a skeptical brain. They do not allow outcomes to come. They do not allow infinite possibilities to come into their world because they're too focused on what it can't be, or what it isn't. You have to focus on what it could be, not what it isn't. And this is how you bring anything from your mind to physical reality. And all of this happens in this thing called divine timing, which means it happens whenever it's ready. It could take a month, it could take years. But just because it takes years doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. You just have to trust the process and detach. And also, you have to have physical. You have to do. You have to take action on the physical realm to bring it in. Like, comment, subscribe if you thought that video was helpful and valuable. Comment what you thought about it, and bringing more in the future. Peace out.